I received a question from someone who wondered what to do when emails are not returned. You may have asked a question or reminded someone of a project and you get no response, just the sound of crickets. It can be frustrating because it requires you to then remind and chase down a reply continually. We'll discuss that today. Hi, I'm Dave Edwards. Before we get started on that, I want to remind you that my online course, Pathway to Productivity and Time Management, is now available. And presuming that you're watching this in October 2021, I want to remind you that I've got a bunch of special offers related to the course that will expire at midnight on October 31st. That's next Sunday from when I'm taping this. I'll tell you more about the offers and the course at the end of this video, so please stay tuned. There are a variety of reasons why people don't respond to your email. Some of them may be your fault. Your email might have been too long. Some people like to write stream of consciousness emails. A busy person might be overwhelmed by your long prose. Researchers from USC found that the average email response is only 5 words long. More than half of email replies are less than 43 words, and only 30% of emails are longer than 100 words. Make sure your request is explicit. I like to underline specific requests that are included in the emails that I send you. Consider whether your request is reasonable. If you need some quick information, consider calling instead of using email. People shouldn't be checking their email throughout the day so they can quick respond to every request you have. The person you may be writing could also be very busy or swamped with a lot of other email requests. A recent study showed that the average person receives about 141 emails a day, but sends only 40. Remember that it's also possible that the original email went into a spam folder. If you feel that might be possible, make a phone call. When I send an email that requires a response, I set a reasonable deadline for an answer. Unless I'm delegating a specific project, I might give someone, 5 to 7 working days to respond to me. I place a copy of the email in my pending folder and add an item to my to-do list. An example might be November 12th, Jerry, email regarding building contract. When I look at my to-do list, I can quickly say, oh yeah, I've asked Jerry to respond by November 12th regarding that building contract. My follow-up will depend on who is responsible for the information I'm waiting for. Let's begin with emails to people you supervise. If you've asked for input or suggestions, make the deadline clear. Jerry, I'd like your thoughts about this issue. I need to know by this Thursday. Now, if Jerry doesn't respond by the deadline, go ahead and implement your solution or your idea. If you seek information you need before making a decision, treat it like any other assignment that you might make to your staff member. Failure to finish a project or respond to an important email really becomes then a performance issue. If a person is persistent about missing deadlines, whatever they might be, well, they could face disciplinary action. If you're waiting for an email response from your boss, remind him or her that you cannot complete your work without a reply. You're limited to what you can do, but friendly little reminders usually work. I've worked for individuals who are so overwhelmed by emails and other tasks. They simply lose track of requests. In that case, your polite little reminder might trigger the information you need. You might also consider putting a phrase in the subject line like action required or immediate response needed. If it's a supplier or a contractor that isn't responding, send them a reminder. If they still don't respond, find a different vendor. Businesses that are serious about doing a good job won't take advantage of a client. Now, I would never take advantage of my clients. As a matter of fact, I like to provide bonuses to those of you who are the first to enroll in my online course, Pathway to Productivity and Time Management. First of all, let's talk about the course. There are about 7 or 8 sessions, and there'll probably be more added as time goes on. But the core curriculum, and I've got the list right in front of me, Includes everything from the advantages of productivity, time management, how to deal with your calendar best, how to deal with distractions that might keep you from being productive. We'll talk about how to manage and use a task list most effectively. We'll talk about your work environment. And we'll take a look at email productivity. There's a bunch of bonuses that will also be posted in addition to the videos that you will be able to get. Now that's the course. Let me tell you a little bit about the bonuses that are available through midnight, October 31st, 2021. If you in fact enroll in the class and send me your receipt, I will send you information on how you can meet with me for a 30-minute free one-on-one conversation about any issue you have. It might be related to productivity, management, leadership, whatever you'd like to talk about. I spend a lot of time with clients all the time who we work through a lot of issues that they're facing. They pay a lot of money for that, for those calls. I'm giving you a free 30-minute session if in fact you enroll in the class right away. Second thing I want to send you, I will give you access to another one of my very popular online classes. This one has to deal with how to manage difficult people. You have that problem? Have you ever had that problem? Well, by the way, if you have never had that problem, sooner or later you will. So that's my course. I will give it to you free, how to manage difficult people. And then the third bonus is an ebook on productivity tips, hacks, and books. I know you will enjoy that, reading that as well. So those bonuses are available to you through midnight, October 31st, 2021. If you enroll now, as I said, simply email me your information, the receipt for buying the class, and I will make sure that you get those bonuses. The course information is at daveedwardsmedia.com. Click on courses. You'll find all the information there. I don't want you to miss out on the bonuses. Or even if you're watching this video after the bonuses expire, I want you to know that you're going to be surprised at how I've priced this course so reasonably that you will still know that it's more than worthwhile and beneficial to your productive future. Check it out, and we'll talk soon.